Good, actually, I filmed something this afternoon, so you'll see it on my blog in a few days. It's a toy that I made with my friend Dus LaRock, who's my art director, and we started it a long time ago, like over 2 years ago. It's been a really long time in the making. It's basically Dust designed my website, the current one, but also the one before. When he did the previous version of my website, on the first page there was like a whole bunch of animals, including this bear, and I really liked the bear when he drew it. So I was like, oh yeah, that bear's really cool, we should do something with it. And then I think he had just made a contact at Kid Robot, so we were like, oh, well, maybe we should make a toy of the bear, and then we went to meet with Kid Robot, and they were down. So that's how it started, but that was at least 2.5 years ago. And then it takes a really long time to sort of get the design right, and then to make it, they like send it to Hong Kong, and they do the modeling, send it back, design the box, all this stuff. So finally it came out this year. The fact that it's on my phone makes it very easy. Because it's like when I travel, there's always some downtime. As much as I'm always busy, there's always like 1 minute where I can just send a text or something. So it's like that's how I tweet most of the time. It's just like if I'm sitting in a cab, or if I'm like sitting here while the guy was taking his camera away or something. It's like, I'll take my phone and write something whenever something crosses my mind. So that's why it works for me, is that it's so quick. It was very difficult. I'm not sure what's the best words to describe it. Just it's like I never lost a friend before. Like it was just complete shock, kind of disbelief, and just didn't make sense for the whole time. But trying to carry on the legacy, and he opened a lot of doors for DJs in America, especially, and there's a lot of DJs who are gonna follow in his footsteps. So hopefully, I know that his legacy is going to carry on, but it's very difficult to lose someone like that. I think I'm pretty selective, and I try to pick projects that are gonna be unique. Everything that I do, I try to approach it with a blank page. There's a lot of requests for remixes, and I say no to almost everything. And then I only pick stuff that I think I can do something interesting with. Yeah, sure. There's a lot because I listen to everything, So not even a lot of DJs, but a lot of bands too. So yeah, for sure, there's a lot of. I think my place in the DJ world is sort of defined by the way that I stand between lines of a lot of different genres. Just kind of jumping from hip hop to electronic music to like mainstream to underground to everything. So the stuff I listen to is everything. I just try to find influences anywhere I can, and bring it all together in my own way. So when I'm at a festival and I see a bunch of names on the bill, it's like, all right, I want to see this and that, and it's like. For me, that's funny because I grew up, with a big brother, Dave, who does Chromeo. But even before he did Chromeo, he was my big brother, and he helped me with my music, even when I was younger. And so I was always used to hanging with my big brother's friends, and I was always used to, DJing, and my other DJ friends being older than me. And in the last couple of years, there's a point where I was like, I'm not really the young one anymore. Like. There's some guys who are older than me, of course, but like now I'm 27, like there's a whole generation that's 20, 21, 22, they're doing great things. And meanwhile, I've been, DJing professionally for 12 years. So, yeah, I'm not the kid when I see the Slovak guys or guys like that, they're older than me. But there's a couple of guys who are the same age as me that I get along with really well, like Boys Noise is my age. The international part came really fast for me. I didn't know where I would go or how fast or how far, but right from the first trip, the first summer that I won the DMCs, I went to Korea to DJ there. Like that, the side of like DJing internationally, that aspect of my career, took off very fast. But then to know where it would take me, or I mean, I think it definitely got bigger than what I anticipated. I mean, the stuff that I did with Kanye and things like that, I mean, it's just like, it's really big concerts. So, but still, I mean, I'm the type of person I always think about like what I haven't done yet. So it's like, stuff I've done is cool and I'm very proud of it. But I still feel like I'm striving to reach certain goals that I haven't quite gotten to, so. When I was younger, I played the piano a little bit, but just for a few years. But you know, my brother and I grew up very close. He used to play the guitar in bands, and I was playing a bit of piano. And then I stopped, and then I just started scratching, sort of like for fun, like with bad equipment, like with my dad's turntable, but just really grabbing a record, trying to do a little scratch, and I learned it. Like I picked up on it so fast that it became really like a very serious hobby very fast. And that's how everything started. Like everything that I do in music, for me, it all started with scratching, with the very technical side of DJing. So I went from like, you know, scratching and turntablism to more general DJing, to production and running a label and everything else. But it all started with like this really like very pure, like distilled form of DJing.